I always want to hear what you're going to say about, and you wrote everything. I always ask your opinion. For the most part, you didn't ask my opinion on the stroller that you just bought. Did not get my opinion on the old umbrella stroller. So she brought in this big old stroller. I'm like, oh, we got a new stroller. And she's like, yeah, it's like a blah, blah, blah. Give me all the bells and whistles. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, there was not a smaller one. And she's like, no, I looked everywhere. I did Amazon. You need to hold your thoughts. I looked on Amazon and yeah, this was like the cheapest. And like, I even looked like at Target and yeah, there was some, but actually this one was like just a few bucks more. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cut to like 2 days ago, we're at Target and I'm like, whoa, what is you saw? And we both saw it. And she goes, oh, I never saw that umbrella stroller. That one was like a good deal. Okay. And I said, yeah, that one's like $20 and it's quite compact. Welcome back to the KRUSES. This is the show that absolutely nobody asked for. This is an old gift that Cara. Yeah, check that out. A gift that she had given me a few years ago.
More than a few.
What I Love About You by me. And she just filled it out and we're just going to deep dive and share and discuss.
I didn't know where you're going for my answers.
I don't know. I don't even know what year this was. But
mine aren't even funny.
Well, they might be. We'll just talk about it.
Mine are just nice.
This is when you used to really love me. What I love about MBK. Mm-hmm. I love your sense of humor. Still true?
Probably. There's times that it's not appreciated, but yes, I still like it. She doesn't like
my dark jokes or inappropriate jokes or...
No, sometimes it's the worst when I'm like frustrated or upset and you're like, let me hit you with some humor. And I'm like, not the time.
We can laugh about it now, and that's my point. It's a long-term joke.
Sure.
You are my favorite human being in the world. Still true? Oh, she had to think about it. You look at you went like this and you looked at it and you said...
Well, I had to consider Harlow for a second.
I know you did. I wouldn't consider her no. Child's a monster. I love hearing stories about your childhood. Why is that?
You just had a different childhood than I did. Like, yeah. I don't really remember anything about my childhood. I feel like, I grew up in like the same house, the same bedroom, like same street, same town, like my entire life. Still there when I go home.
Yeah.
But I don't have that many interesting stories.
Right.
Which there's things to appreciate about the way I grew up, of course. But I think the baby's waking up. You just have
she's gonna have to wait.
You have lots of fun stories about your childhood.
Should I go grab her?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're talking about my childhood.
Yeah, you just have lots of fun stories.
Fair enough. I love how talented you are at everything you do. Not everything.
I think I mean that in the way that, especially at that point in my life, you just had so much more confidence in everything you did. So to me, I was like, you're just good at everything you do. Whereas I'm I just hold myself back in some ways.
Sure. Harlow, do you want to pick a page out of this and I'll read it? You pick one? Let's see where we go. Okay, that's number 5. When we are apart, it makes me happy to think about you doing hip grinders. Always puts a smile on my face.
Do you want to elaborate?
Hip grinders is my go-to dance move. That's an aggressive thrust back and forth of the hips. It's very unattractive. Usually gets a good laugh.
Yes.
Oh, look at that, Harlow. This number 6 says, I believe we would make a great mommy and daddy team.
Do you agree, Harlow?
Are we good mom and dad?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Do you love us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you. Good answer.
Thanks, Harlow.
When was this? When did you give me this book?
I don't know. Did I write in it?
No, it doesn't say. Harlow, do you want to pick another page? Got a
couple
more.
Had to have been 2016, 2017, 2018, around there.
You're kind of making a hint we need to have babies soon, I think.
Well, I was making that hint for a long time.
Yeah. I love to watch you laugh hard. Yeah?
Yeah.
Get a good...
Sometimes it's rare that I get a really good, genuine laugh out of you.
That's true. It needs to be good.
I mean, maybe I'm just not that funny, but...
Just handing those out. You deserve the most dedicated award.
Yeah.
You wrote in most dedicated.
Hmm?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just kind of explained, I guess, when I was thinking that they might not know what I am.
Oh. Yeah. See, my answers aren't funny.
Let's get deeper here. Let's go. We're going to go with this one. You have the greatest taste in clothes and food. Really?
No, I probably don't agree with that.
No, I don't either. Not anymore. I don't care. I guess I kind of care, but not like I used to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, people wouldn't describe us as fashionable people.
This is important. You wrote, so it says, I believe the world needs your unique, and you wrote perspective on life in general.
Yeah.
That was even 5 years ago, too. I'm different, too.
I wouldn't even say, yeah, I guess speaking now, I don't, like, your perspective is unique in that most people don't take the perspective or approach that you do on most things. I feel like yours is a very, like, practical way of just, like, trying not to worry, trying not to, like, be bitter and angry and, like, which, of course, we should not try to be those things, but, like, you're just very good at practicing that.
I fall short quite often, but I do try. Pick one more, Harlow. I love how you have such a strong faith.
That's true.
I do. I love remembering the time we went on our first date to prom. I remember that too.
It wasn't even technically a date. I just needed a date.
Yeah, you were just desperate and you're like, this guy will go with me. That's funny how that all worked out. I ain't reading that one. That was inappropriate. I love how you never get tired of my... You wrote, question mark, I always annoy you, smiley face.
Wait, what was it?
It says...
Oh, you never get tired of anything I do? Yeah. That's not true.
We're getting there.
I didn't. Tell me, what is my most annoying habit, Mike?
I think how you can't choose what to eat. I know that's like a common answer between couples, but
okay.
I'm like, just pick something to eat and be simple.
I'll take that as my most annoying habit. Thank you.
That's all that came to mind. I love it when you wear sweats.
I think I wrote that.
You remember why?
Yeah, because remember I used to tell you, I'm like, when we're just like chilling at home for the day, I'm like, can you ever just like wear like sweats? I'm like, you always got jeans on and it makes me feel like I need to like get myself ready.
Your own insecurities. You're like, will you dress down for me? Will you stop being
kind
polished?
I'm like, can you just like throw some sweats on and like sit on the couch?
Well, I do that way more often now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting to the end. I always want to hear what you're going to say about, and you wrote everything. I always ask your opinion. For the most part, you didn't ask my opinion on the stroller that you just bought. Did not get my opinion on the old umbrella stroller. So she brought in this big old stroller. I'm like, oh, we got a new stroller. And she's like, yeah, it's like a blah, blah, blah. Give me all the bells and whistles. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, there was not a smaller one. And she's like, no, I looked everywhere. I did Amazon. You need to hold your thoughts. I looked on Amazon and yeah, this was like the cheapest. And like, I even looked like at Target and yeah, there were some, but actually this one was like just a few bucks more. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cut to like 2 days ago, we're at Target and I'm like, whoa, what is you saw? And we both saw it. And she goes, oh, I never saw that umbrella stroller. That one was like a good deal. Okay. And I said, yeah, that one's like $20 and it's quite compact.
I didn't just blindside you with the new stroller. We had discussed getting another one.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I was talking about...
Yeah, you might have mentioned it. But then you just made the executive purchase.
Yeah. Which I typically do.
Sometimes. But yeah, go ahead. Now it's your turn. You can rebuttal.
No, I don't really have much to say. It's just the one I found I feel like was a good choice. And it has a little drink holder too.
There are some perks to it, but I wanted something much small. Like I wanted very small, compact.
It's pretty small.
We already have the Behemoth.
Mm-hmm. This one's pretty small.
Fair enough. We'll do this last question. I love how you wrote me for me. See, in spite of all of our differences, I do love you for you.
I hope so.
Good answers. That was a very sweet book.
Thanks. Look how cute we used to be. I mean, me.
Harlow, anything you want to say?
Funny thing is, I found a book that Mike filled out for me. Must have been sometime after I gave you this one.
We should just get that one sometime.
Yeah. Your answers.
And then I'll choose which ones we disclose to the public.
I'll just say you tried.
Oh, well, I'm not. Maybe I wasn't trying to be romantic. I
said, you always put humor in everything. I loved your sense of humor. It made me laugh.
That's me. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. All right. Harlow, do you want to say bye? You don't want to say anything else, but do you want to say bye? No problem. Mm-hmm. All right. See ya. If that wasn't an underwhelming podcast, I don't know what is. Either way, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you found some value in what we had to say, please give us a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you very much for being here, and we will see you on the next one.